Hey everyone, hey everybody, welcome. So glad you're here because today we are diving deep into something that's been on everybody's lips and blasting through every speaker from Nashville to Nebraska, from the heartland to the hills. Morgan Wallen's brand new album and the Problem Tour. It's fresh, it's wild, it's raw, and it's everything we needed, and maybe didn't even know we needed. So let's unpack it together. Thank you for being here. If you've stumbled across this video, maybe you were procrastinating, maybe you're on your fourth cup of coffee, or maybe you just love hearing about good music. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Grab your snack of choice, get comfy, and let's get into it. Let me start by saying, I know you're excited. You've been waiting. You might have already heard the leaks. Maybe you've devoured the singles. Maybe you already know the Problem Tour is coming and you've already bought your tickets. Or you're still debating which date to hit up. Wherever you are on that spectrum, this is your space to feel all the feels together. I promise, by the time we're done, you'll know exactly why this album and this tour are absolutely the talk of the town. First off, let's talk about the energy. Picture this. You wake up, still half in the dream. Your phone buzzes, you open Instagram or TikTok, and there it is. Morgan Wallen announces his new album, and then BAM, immediately the announcement of the Problem Tour. Your heart does that thing, right? That thing where you almost forget to breathe. That's exactly what happened to me. And maybe to you too. So let me ask, what was your reaction when you first heard about the new album? Did you gasp? Did you scream? Did you immediately tell someone they need to hear this? I want to know. Drop it in the comments when you get a moment. The album itself, it's like a late night conversation with your best friend. Honest, vulnerable, a little bruised, with a shot of whiskey warmth in every lyric. The first time I streamed it, I hit repeat on the opening track before I even made it through the whole thing. That's how deep the pull is. And in case you're wondering, yes, I still hit repeat. Tell me, which track hit you first? Was it that one that made your chest tighten? Was it the lyric that felt like it was written just for you? I've got mine, but I want to know yours. Now, let's talk tour. The Problem Tour. Even the name, it's gritty, it's real. It says, this is not just a concert. This is an experience. You're not just going to sing along. You're going to live it. The tour dates are popping up, and if you haven't checked yet, what are you waiting for? I'm genuinely curious. Are you planning to go solo? Or is this a group mission with your crew? Who's that one friend you absolutely need by your side for this? Tag them down below when you comment. I want to see those squads forming. Let's pause and picture it. The lights go down. The crowd's hum is like electricity in the air. Your heart's pounding as the first chord hit, and that first voice you hear is Morgan, coming through with that undeniable tone that's equal parts grit, heartbreak, hope. It's that feeling when you're somewhere between aching and healing, and his voice is the comforting hug you didn't know you needed. I can't wait for that. Have you already imagined it? Paint that picture for me in the comments. What's your perfect concert moment with his music? Alright, let's go deeper. Let's paint more of the picture. The album tracks. Each one is a story. There's the one that feels like driving down a long highway at midnight with the windows down, and the radio playing that song that makes you feel like the night was made just for you. Then there's another that practically pulls your heart out of your chest, then gently places it back and heals it in the same lyric. And maybe there's that one, go ahead, you know which one I mean, that hits with such direct honesty you literally have to pause because it's like he's inside your head. Which song made you stop everything and listen? Because I have to confess, mine did that. It's like he reached in, wrote it, sent it out, and it was meant for me. Have you had that? Tell us what line or what moment tore you open.
Beyond the emotional beat, let's talk sound. There's that blend of modern country pop, that raw traditional twang, touches of rock grit. It's like a genre cocktail poured into your soul. It's familiar and fresh. You can put it on repeat driving through town, you can play it late night, when you're trying to sort your thoughts, and you can also blast it when you're dancing around your room pretending you're on your way to the tour. Which vibe did you catch first? Were you nodding along, thinking yes, this is country, or did you pause, catch a rock edge, and perk up? That mix is powerful. Let's talk about the hybrid it is. Okay, imagine yourself at the merch stand. What's the design you're hoping to see? A minimalistic outline of Morgan's face. A tour logo dripping with rustic neon. What colors? What phrases? I'm already sketching them in my mind. A tan vintage tee that says The Problem Tour, a subtle guitar silhouette on the back. What would make you buy it? Designs go here in the comments too, don't hold back. Now, we've talked about what's coming, what's been told, what's been heard. Let's look ahead. There's always chatter about surprise guests, acoustic sets tucked into unexpected venues, things that make a tour unforgettable. If you could ask Morgan for one thing on stage, one cameo, one moment, what's it going to be? A surprise duet? A hometown hero showing up to join him? I'm curious, what would make your experience one you'd talk about forever?
Another piece, the fans. We are incredible, and I feel like the Problem Tour is going to bring us even closer. Because when a community forms around music like this, something magic happens. We end up swapping stories, meeting in line for merch, singing off-key but proudly together. What are you hoping to experience from other fans at the concert? A shared lyric shout-out? A cowboy hat wave? A group photo with everyone singing? Let me know. This video is about you as much as it is about Morgan. Speaking of community, here's something fun for those of you who are thinking ahead, who are creative. What's your ideal setlist sequence? If you could pick 3 songs to open with from the new album, which ones trail next, and what would you close with? I'd love to see your dream show order. Maybe it's that nostalgic favorite opener, the middle deep cut that only the true fans know, and then that high-energy payoff closer. Tell me, what's your perfect arc? I wanted to also take a moment to reflect a bit on the journey. Morgan's always been a storyteller, but there's a maturity here that's unmistakable. The album feels like watching someone grow up in real time, with all the scars and the laughter and the midnight texts that turn into lyrics. Tour shows up as the next chapter. Live, vulnerable, honest. And friends, you're part of that too. Because every clapping hand, every shirt in the crowd, every voice joining in, you're part of the energy that turns these songs into shared moments. How do you feel about that? What's your connection been with his story so far, and how do you think this album will deepen that? I don't want to make this just a monologue, even though I've been logging words nonstop, because the best part about something like this is you. Your stories, your song picks, your tickets you snagged, the way you replayed a chorus until your voice was gone. So please share. Let's talk. If you already pre-saved the album, when did you do it? And what made you click that button? If you're going to a show, where and who are you taking? Or, if you're still debating, what's holding you back? We're in this together.
And hey, I'm so glad you made it this far into the video. Thank you for sticking around. If you've been here since the start, drop a heart emoji. If you paused halfway through, drop a pause icon. If you just scrolled to the end, I see you, drop a dash. I want to see who's been here the whole time, and who's cruising with me. Plus, I'm already planning my next video, maybe a breakdown of the lyrics, a deep dive into the instrumental, or even a fan about the album and the tour. What do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments. So, before I wrap this up, quick recap in spirit if not in words. Morgan Wallen's new album is out, and it's everything, emotionally rich, sonically bold, truth-telling, genre-melting. The Problem Tour is the next step. It's going to be raw magic live. We are going to feel, we are going to sing, we are going to connect. And you, yes, you, are central to that. Now it's your turn. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. You know the drill. New videos on all things Morgan, all things music. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're pumped for the album and the tour. And head to the comments and tell me one thing. The song that hit you hardest from the album, or the moment you can't wait to live in, the Problem Tour. I can't wait to read every single one of them. Let's make this space ours, let's make this community loud, and let's feel this music together. Until next time, thank you so much for being here, thank you for sharing this excitement, and I'll see you in the next one. Are you ready for the problem? Let me know, and subscribe, comment, and join in. So let's pick right back up where we left off, because honestly, I feel like we've just scratched the surface of this whole problem era. You know what's been blowing my mind lately? The way people are already connecting with the lyrics, like, we haven't even fully gotten through the live shows yet, and still, folks are tattooing lines from the album on their arms, writing captions under their Instagram posts, and using clips for their TikTok soundtracks. Have you caught yourself doing that too? Like, maybe one of the songs just wouldn't leave your head, and suddenly it's the background of your day. Tell me, which lyric has been living rent-free in your brain since you first heard it? And speaking of lyrics, let's break down what makes Morgan's songwriting so special in this album. It's not just storytelling, it's confessions, it's